So good evening everyone. Good morning everyone. So how are you all? Anji, tell me quickly guys, how are you all? Just give me a second here. Okay, ji. And quickly tell me whether you guys can see me properly or you guys can hear me properly. Just give me a second. Okay, ji. Chaliye. Let's talk about today's session. So I can see every one of you is great. Okay, so I hope every one of you can hear me properly and you guys can see me properly also. Okay, so talking about today's session, guys, it will be just a quick session here where we will be revising the important things that we have discussed from the PIB. Okay, so now if I talk about, I will be taking 30 questions here, where I will be taking 20 questions that will be from GA, and I will be taking 10 questions that we will revise from the ESI topics that we have discussed today. Okay, ji, chaliye. So let's proceed and let's start with the first revision question. So guys, before I talk about these questions, I just wanted to say one thing. If you have, after doing this session, if any of the session, if any of the topics you feel you want to get more in detail, you can watch the PIB videos. Okay, you can go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel, and can go to the playlist for watching the detail here. Here we will be revising the questions. Okay, chaliye. So let's start with the first question of GA. Here is the first question in front of you. We know that we have discussed about Jaya Verma ji. Okay, ji, Jaya Verma Sinha becoming the first woman chairperson of chairperson and CEO of Railway Board. Okay, so you have to tell me she worked in which post during the inauguration of the famous Maitri Express that was from Kolkata to Dhaka. So what was her post? So we have discussed about that, about her in the PIB session. So tell me what would be the answer here. She was being working as, I can see option number D, railway secretary. She was basically not working as railway secretary, she was working as railway advisor, guys. Okay, so remember this thing. She worked as railway advisor, not as railway secretary. Clear everybody? And this is where you guys can get confused here. Priya, Nilesh, Anuja, clear? Okay. So she was railway advisor here. And the important thing for us is the first chairperson and CEO of railway board. And the train name was Maitri. Okay, ji. Chali. Let's look at the second question. And guys, I want all of you to note down your marks here. Note down your marks and tell me in the end how many marks you have scored here. Chaliye, second question. So RBI Governor Mr. Shaktikanta Das has been rated A plus in the Global Finance Central Banker Report. We know that is a Global Finance Central Banker Report released every year by the Global Finance Central Bank. Now, along with him, which of the following governors have also been rated as A plus in this list? Is it Thomas J. Jordan, Sheikh Abdul Rashid Abdul Ghaffar, and Nguyen Thi Hong? So, what would be the answer here? Easy question for the day. Okay, so I'm getting the answer option number B. So absolutely right, guys. Option number B will be the answer here. That is 1 and 3 will be the answer here. So if I talk about him, so there are three governors. That is Indian governor, Mr. Shaktikanta Das. Switzerland's governor, that is Thomas J. Jordan. And Vietnam's governor, that is Nguyen Thi Hong, have received this year's prestigious Global Finance Central Banker Report award here. Okay, ji. Chaliye. Let's look at the third question here. Third question is about Aditya L1. So we have discussed various missions of the India. Aditya L1 is one of them, which is regarding the first solar mission of India. So it will be stationed at Lagrange point. So we've discussed about that thing. Okay. So Lagrange point. So Lagrange point is basically on a point which is approximately how many kilometers away from the Earth, where we generally say that the gravitational force of Earth and Sun becomes neutral here. So what would be the answer here? Answer here would be option number B, 1.5 million kilometers. So we've discussed about Aditya L1. Then we've discussed about the Chandrayaan missions. Can you tell me the different points in Chandrayaan mission? Okay. So if I ask you, DKG, the landing point of Chandrayaan, what was the name there? The landing point of Chandrayaan? Shiv Shakti or Tiranga point? Landing point for Chandrayaan 3, it is Shiv Shakti. For Chandrayaan 2, it is Tiranga point. And the most important thing for Chandrayaan 1, where it has actually the land, it has been named as Jawahar Sthal there. Okay. Now the next important thing that again could be asked from Chandrayaan to you is that is the when was the Chandrayaan mission started? So Chandrayaan 2 started in 2019, and this is the 2023 when we have launched the Chandrayaan 3 now. Okay, ji. Chaliye. Let's proceed towards the next question of the day. So India has defeated which of the following country in the inaugural men's hockey 5S Asia Cup? So we have discussed about this thing a very lot, most and बहुत बार discuss किया है. With this, the company has also qualified for World Cup 2024. So what would be the answer here? Answer here is option number D, Pakistan. Absolutely right, guys. Option number D, Pakistan will be the answer here. ठीक है जी. And if I talk about who India has defeated in the Asian Champions Trophy, tell me. Whom Asia has defeated in the Asian Champions Trophy? That is Malaysia. Asian Champions Trophy taken place in Chennai. Indian women's team has defeated Thailand. Okay. Absolute and has taken place in Oman. Chaliye, let's look at question number 5 here. So recently Mohan Bagan has defeated East Bengal in the Durand Cup. ठीक है जी. आपको मुझे बताना है कौन सा टाइटल जीता. देखो अब अगर आप क्वेश्चन को ध्यान से समझो तो आपको आंसर सबको आता है. विद इन द क्वेश्चन इट हैज एन आंसर एंड यू कैन सी दिस इज अ खुद मैंने क्वेश्चन डाला. क्यों? क्योंकि देखिए आपको ना ये क्वेश्चन नाबार्ड में पिछली बार देखने को मिला है. NRLM they have asked a question. ठीक है जी. And the thing was given in the question also. So इस तरह की easy marks भी you will get in the examination. ठीक है. So what would be the answer here? Answer here will be option number B. 17th title has been won by Mohan Bagan. Can you tell me who is at second place? Who is at second place? Second place we have that is East Bengal Football Club who has won 16 titles. Then when was the Durand Cup started? It started in 1888. कहाँ से? शिमला से. ठीक है. So this is the important points to be remembered about the Durand Cup also. ठीक है जी. चलिए, let's look at the next question for the day. Again, a very important thing. So when we know that the G20 summit was going to take place, so Bharat Mandapam, that's a Nataraj statue, was unveiled at Bharat Mandapam, that's in New Delhi. So you have to tell me the name of the sculptor. I told you it's very important because he is carrying his lineage from the Chola dynasty. So what's the name of the sculptor? So the name of the sculptor is, that's option number B, Radhakrishna Satapathy. Radhakrishna Satapathy, sir, is the name of the person here. Now, if I talk about, there is another important thing that has again got its lineage from Chola Empire was Sangol, that has been planted in new parliament. Okay, ji. So that is again an important thing you should remember with respect to the Chola dynasty. So this thing is very, very important for our examination. Okay, ji. Chaliye, let's proceed towards the next question. So recently, which of the following historical cities of India has been achieved or has achieved the distinction of being the first solar city in India? Easy question for us. First solar city in India. So first solar city in India is option number is Sanchi. And guys, I want all of you to participate here. ठीक है. I want all of you to participate here. क्योंकि हमने पढ़ा हुआ है तो आप सबको आना चाहिए questions. चलिए. Next is, recently which of the following bank has become the first foreign bank to launch an ONDC in a box initiative? ठीक है. Now you tell me the name of the specific bank. We know the first foreign bank to start its services on ONDC is HSBC India. So HSBC India will be the answer here. Okay, HSBC India. अच्छा, first bank to join ONDC. We have discussed this thing a lot of time. First bank to join ONDC. Tell me, first bank was IDFC, and first app to join ONDC was Paytm. Paytm करो, है ना? चलिए, let's look at the question number 9 here. So which of the following statements given here are incorrect with regards to the UNESCO World Heritage Site? So India has 34 natural heritage sites, 7 natural and 1 mixed heritage site. Then Shanti Niketan has been described as the 42nd World Heritage List in India. Dholavira was included as the natural site, that's in 2021. So what would be the answer here? Rohit Singh's or option number B will be the answer here. Nilesh Singh's or also option number B will be the answer here. Chaliye. Let's look at the answer here. Answer, guys, here will be option number D. Why first is wrong? Because first is absolutely right. We have 34 cultural heritage sites. We have 7 natural heritage sites and we have 1 mixed heritage sites. Total तो 42 होगी. वही तो बनी है 42nd Shanti Niketan. Sorry, 42nd is Hosaleshwar temple. 41st is wrong because it has become the 41st. 42nd is Hosaleshwar temples. Okay. Then the third statement is also wrong. Why? Dholavira was not included as a natural heritage site. Dholavira was included as a cultural heritage site in 2021. So that's why here option number D, 2 and 3 will be incorrect here. Clear, everyone? Okay, so it will be option number D. It's a cultural heritage site. Then the most important thing. Now tell me the first 4 heritage sites of India. First 4 heritage sites of India. Quickly tell me about that, guys. First 4 heritage sites of India. They are, मैंने क्या बोला था, आज, एलोरा, ताजमहल घूमने गया है कहाँ पे, आगरा फोर्ट, and they were the sites of 1983. Okay, so these were the initial 4 heritage sites of India. Because so we have covered all these things in the lecture, guys. Again, if you have not watched the lectures of PIB, you can watch those lectures. Okay, ji. So it's not 1983, it's 1983. Okay, chaliye. Now let's look at the Hosaleshwar temple. So we know Hosaleshwar temple has now been inscribed as the 42nd World Heritage Site of India. So which of the following temples are correctly matched here? That is Chanakeshwar temple is in Belur, Hosaleshwar temple is in Hampi, and Keshava temple that's in Somanathpur. So there are 3 different temples who are here. So which of the following are correctly matched here? So answer will be option number B, 1 and 3. Why? Because Hosaleshwar temple kahan pe tha? They were in Hassan district. So that's why the second statement becomes wrong here. Chaliye, let's look at question number 11. So India has defeated Sri Lanka to lift their 8th Asia Cup title. Okay. Now the inaugural T20 edition of Asia Cup has taken place. Okay, ji. This is, I think this is a type of reference, so please ignore this thing. T20 edition of Asia Cup has taken place in 2016. You have to tell me India has defeated which of the following country in the final of the T20 Cup, inaugural T20 Cup. We have discussed about that thing. Tell me. This is looking easy, but it's a very difficult question. So guys, the answer here is option number E. Sorry, it's option number E. Bangladesh will be the answer here. Reason C, I told you one thing. 1984, the first Asia Cup started. Okay? It was in round robin format where India has won the inaugural edition. Then in 2016, we have discussed that the first T20 Asia Cup has taken place, and that has taken place in Bangladesh. Now I can see majority of you are giving me the answer Sri Lanka, because this year India has defeated Sri Lanka, not in 2016. Okay, so that is the thing here. Say that I can say, देखो इतना मैं बोलूं आपको, everything has a different thing. So Rohit, it will not be think कि अब 1983 में कितना स्कोर किया. I know these are the most difficult questions, वो तो छोड़ने ही हैं, ठीक है? But then also these are not the easiest questions. So you, whenever something has a feat has been achieved by India, so you have to go all around on that. Okay, जी? चलिए. Let's look at the next question here. So recently, India has received the first Airbus C295 aircraft from Spain, which is expected to replace Avro 748 transport fleet. So this Avro 748 was first flown in which of the following year? So easy answer 1961. And can you tell me India will be receiving its India made C-295 aircrafts in which year? India made C-295 aircraft in which year? That's in the year 2026. Chaliye. Next, recently the first ever session of Parliament has been held in New Parliament. ठीक है जी? Here, the important thing is now the earlier edition, the old Parliament has been named as Samvidhan Sadan. So now tell me, ठीक है जी, this Samvidhan Sadan or the old constitution was basically designed by which of the following architect? It was designed by option number C, that is Edwin Lutyens. So Edwin Lutyens has designed the old Parliament. Okay, and if I ask you, ठीक है, if I talk you, which of the following companies have basically created or have basically designed the new parliament? Which company? Can anybody tell me new parliament is designed by which company? ठीक है, Bimal Patel was the architect, but the name of the company was Tata. Tata is the company. ठीक है जी? चलिए, let's look at the next thing here. The Union Finance Minister for Port Shipping and Waterways has inaugurated the India's first lighthouse festival at Fort Aguada. ठीक है जी? Fort Aguada was built by which of the following invaders? We have discussed about that thing. They were Portuguese. So they were invaded by actually the Portuguese have invaded this thing. चलिए. So this is a question with respect to Rashtriya Vigyan Puraskar. So you have to tell me which among the following statements given here are correct with regards to the Rashtriya Vigyan Puraskar. It says nominations will be invited every year on 14th of January on National Science Day. Awards will be announced on 11th of May, that's on National Technology Day every year. Award ceremony for all the categories of the awards will be held on 23rd of August on National Space Day. So what would be the answer here? Answer will be option number C, because this is the thing that is not 14th of January. It will be starting from 14th of January till National Science Day, that's on 28th of Feb. Absolutely right, guys. Okay जी. चलिए, so National Space Day कब मनाते हैं हम लोग? It has been recently inaugurated, that's on 23rd of August. चलिए. Next question is, which of the following statements given here are correct with regards to the awards that will be presented under the Rashtriya Vigyan Puraskar Award? Vigyan Shri Award will be recognized, that's a Lifetime Achievement Award. Then Vigyan Ratan Award will be recognized, which distinguishes the distributions in any field of science and technology. Then we have Vigyan Yuva Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award, which will be given for recognizing and encouraging the young scientists up to the age of 45 years. So what would be the answer here? Answer here will be option number C, only third statement, because here it's written vice versa here. It's Vigyan Ratan, that is this thing, and it's Vigyan Shri, that is this award. Okay. So these are the important things which are here with respect to the Rashtriya Vigyan Puraskar Award. Okay ji, chaliye. Let's look at question number 17 with respect to Asian Games. So guys, which among the following statements here are correct with respect to the Asian Games? First Asian Games have taken place in 1951. Indian men's team has defeated China in the men's hockey final. This is yesterday, if you have heard this news. And the third is, the mascot of Asian Games are collectively known as the Smart Triplets. So here the answer will be 1 and 3. Reason is why the second statement is wrong. Because Indian men's team has not defeated China. They have defeated Japan yesterday. So answer will be option number C, 1 and 3 here. Okay? So guys, please give the answer here. I'm just coming in 2 minutes. Okay? I'm just coming in 2 minutes. There is a kind of little bit of technicality issue, so I'm just coming in 2 minutes. Just. Okay, guys, so let's take the answer here. So I can see all of you are giving me the answer here. That is option number D, KPIT Engineers Limited. So absolutely right, guys. So answer here will be option number D. ठीक है जी. So now I hope, guys, the connectivity is fine with everybody. ठीक है जी. Yes, Aditya, definitely I will be taking on Asian Games also. I will be taking a definite lecture on Asian Games also. ठीक है. So do not worry. ठीक है जी. We are just waiting that Asian Games gets over. So we will take a lecture on that also. ठीक है जी. So it will be option number D, KPIT Engineers Limited. Now, can you tell me this green hydrogen fuel cell, ठीक है जी, कहाँ पे हो रहा है? This buses will be operated in which of the following parts of India? So where it is operating? So it will be operating in Delhi, UP and Haryana. ठीक है, तो Delhi, UP and Haryana it will be operating. चलिए. Next is, who among the following eminent actor has won the Dada Saheb Phalke Lifetime Achievement Award for the year 2020? So let's see how many of you get this answer right here. Rohit Singh, option number E. What about others? So I will be moving towards next question जब आप मेरा आंसर दोगे इसका, जब सब लोग इसका आंसर देंगे. So its answer is actually option number B, that is Miss आशा पारिक जी. आशा पारिक जी को अवार्ड मिला था 2020 में. ठीक है. So I've told you that thing in the news also, that is what is been happening. अब क्या है कि दादा साहब फाल्के अवार्ड ना 2 साल पहले मिलता है, यानी कि लाइफ टाइम अचीवमेंट अवार्ड. It's a gap of 2 years. So Dada Saheb Phalke Award for 2023, that is given in 2023 for the year 2021, that is to Vida Rahman ji. 2022, that is for the 2020, given to Asha Parekh ji. And in 2021 for the year 2019, it is given to रजनीकांत सर. ओके, सो दैट इज द थिंग हियर. ठीक है जी. और मैं आपको बोल रहा हूँ, देखो, इन द एग्जामिनेशन इट्स नॉट दैट द क्वेश्चंस आर रियली डिफिकल्ट, यू डू नॉट नो. You learned a lot of things, you know everything, but the point is just this thing. 2021 कर दिया उन्होंने, 1918 कर दिया, सब आता है, आंसर गलत हो जाएगा. सो ये चीज नहीं करनी है. ठीक है जी. चलिए, लेट्स लुक एट द फाइनल क्वेश्चन फॉर द जीए सेक्शन. So recently, Mr. M.S. Swaminathan, who is popularly known as the father of Green Revolution in India, passed away at the age of 98. So he was conferred with the prestigious national international awards. Which of the following was not an award that is received by him? So answer here is option number E, none of the above, because we have discussed these things also. So he was given Padma Bhushan, Raman Magsaysay Award, World Food Prize, Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award, and the most important thing, ठीक है जी, अच्छा, tell me, is he being given the Bharat Ratna Award also? So has he been given the Bharat Ratna Award also, Mr. M.S. Swaminathan? No. M.S. Swaminathan sir has not received the Bharat Ratna Award. That's a point you should remember here. Second important thing that needs to be remembered here is about the M.S. Swaminathan committee. So as I told you, he was the chairman for the National Commission on Agriculture from 2004 to 2006 in the lecture that I've discussed with you. So in 2006, what he has done is he has shared its final recommendation. In that report that he has released, the recommendation that he has made, he said that there should be 50% MSP जो है वो 50% of the crop cost. So that is a thing that has now been approved by the government. So MSP वाली जो point है, that is again a point that has been normed by M.S. Swaminathan sir. Now remember this thing, the term MSP was not coined by him. ठीक है. And if I talk about who is known as the father of green revolution in world, they can also ask you that question also in ERD static. Father of green revolution in world, who is that person? Hmm. So yes, it is Norman Borlaug. Norman Borlaug is the father of green revolution in the world. Chaliye, so this was about the GA sections. ठीक है जी. So I have told you, I have given you a brief about this personality. This is Mr. M.S. Swaminathan here. So let's look at the question with respect to ESI now. The first question is with regards to the national pension scheme. ठीक है जी, so I will tell you which of the following statements here are correct with regards to national pension scheme here. Exit age for the scheme is 75 years. NSDL, National Securities Depository Limited, will be this acting as a central record keeper, and contribution made towards the NPS will be 1,50,000. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे I think there is a little bit confusion in the option here. So option यहाँ पे बन जाएगा, that is it is not given here. So answer will be 1 and 2. ठीक है, so guys do not worry. Again I am sorry for this thing. ठीक है जी, I will make the correction. Do not worry. ठीक है, so I will make the correction here. It will be 1 and 2. ठीक है, 1 and 2 will be the answer. It's not only 2, it's 1 and 2 will be the answer here. ठीक है, so I will make the respective correction here. 1 and 2 will be the answer here because exit age of the scheme is 75 years. Its entry age, that is 70 years. So entry age of the scheme is 70 years. ठीक है जी, exit age of the scheme is 75 years. Then contribution, additional benefit of 50,000 will be given here. ठीक है जी. Then is the National Securities Depository Limited is acting as a central record keeper for the NPS. Rohit, 70 years I have told you is the thing here. 75 years, 70 years is the entry age. Exit age of the scheme is 75 years. Okay, that is the point here. So answer here will be option number B. 1 and 2 will be the answer here. Now the next important thing that you need to remember about next NPS is यहाँ पे withdrawal जो है कितना है, partial withdrawal can be taken. ठीक है जी, that is after 3 years in total, 3 times in the whole tenure. Then normal exit is after 10 years in normal cases. In terms of 65 years of age, it is after 3 years. Okay, that's the normal exit that is allowed here. Clear about this thing? So we've discussed about the national pension system. ठीक है, चलिए, let's look at the next question here. Under the Atal Pension Yojana, for those subscribers who have joined between 2015 and March 2016, the government said it will co-contribute how much percentage of the subscribers' contribution or dash per annum. So it is 50 percentage or rupees 1,000 per annum, whichever is lower, that the government said would be contributing from 2015 to March 2016. ठीक है जी, if I talk about Atal Pension Yojana, it's again a scheme being implemented by PFRDA, unorganized sector here. Next important thing that is important here is with respect to the Atal Pension Yojana is pension will be in the range of 1,000 to 5,000, 18 to 40 years, and after 60 years the pension can be given. Tell me guys, in the Atal Pension Yojana, can a nominee get, if I talk about beneficiary, if he dies, the spouse can continue the scheme. If a spouse also dies, beneficiary and spouse both dies, so can a nominee continue the scheme? Can a nominee, will a nominee be getting a regular pension? Tell me, yes or no? Will a nominee be getting regular pension here? Nominee will not be getting any regular pension, guys. Nominee will just be getting an accumulated sum. That's the thing to be remembered. Nominee को जो है वो नहीं, nominee करेगा accumulated sum will be taken here. ठीक है, चलिए. Next question is adopt the Heritage 2.0 program. So under this program, the corporates will be deployed to improve historical monuments using their CSR funds. Enhancement of amenities will be done in accordance with the Ancient Monuments and Archaeological Sites and Remains Act of 1958. The MOU entities will be signed initially for a 3 years period and can be extended up to for another 5 years period. ठीक है? So here the answer will be option number D, all of the above, because now the agreement can be extended for 5 years. ठीक है, यही तो पॉइंट पढ़ा था कि एग्रीमेंट जो है वो 5 years के लिए एक्सटेंड हो जाएगा. ठीक है, दिस इज द राइट थिंग भैया. ये तो सही है 1958 वाला, ये भी सही है. It's not 3 years, it's actually 5 years. Clear everyone? Okay, so that's why the answer will be option number D. All of the above will be the answer here. ओके 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 ओके, सो आई एम गेटिंग द थिंग सर कि यहाँ पे आपने बोला था 5 years will be extendable up to another 5 years, so do not worry guys, I will look into that thing. I will look into this question here, question number 3. ठीक है जी, I will look into that thing and if there is an updation I will do it. ठीक है, do not worry. ठीक है जी, चलो, so I will take this answer here. I give you a mark here, let's give you the answer. अगर option number 1 and 2 है, so I will give you the answer, do not worry. ठीक है, if there is a change I will definitely tell you in the comment box also. Okay जी, चलिए, let's look at the next question here. So which of the following statements given here are correct with respect to the Jal Jeevan Mission here? It says, ठीक है जी, 13 crore tap water connections are provided under the scheme. It works under Ministry of Jal Shakti. On average, 87,500 tap connections were provided every day since 1st of January 2023. And Uttar Pradesh tops the progress chart by installing over 61 lakh functional household tap water connections since January 2023. So what would be the answer here? Answer here is, that is option number E, all of the above. So all of the above statements given here are correct here. What is the implementing it? Tell me, Jal Jeevan Mission, is it a central sector scheme or a central sponsored scheme? Jal Jeevan Mission, is it a central sector or central sponsored scheme? So it's a central sponsored scheme. Okay, it's a central sponsored scheme here. Okay, ji. Okay, tell me what's the target here? We have to provide functional household tap water connection to every rural household by which year? That is by the year 2024 here. ठीक है जी, चलिए, let's look at the next question here. So if I talk about the things here, ये याद रखना 6 states जो हैं वो अभी तक आपकी हर घर जल states जो हैं, they are the हर घर जल states. Okay जी, चलिए, let's look at the next question here. So recently the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, ठीक है जी, has facilitated the Swachh Vayu Sarvekshan 2023. So which of the following statements given here are incorrect in this context? ठीक है जी, under the category 1 million plus cities, Indore ranked first. Amravati secured first rank, followed by Moradabad in the category 2 to 3, category of 2, that is 3 to 5 lakh population. Pravanu city of Himachal Pradesh topped in category 3. So answer here will be option number E, none of the above, because all the statements given here are incorrect. ठीक है, अब देखो मैंने आंसर यहाँ पे जान के लगा दिया ऑप्शन नंबर डी, जो आप सबको करोगे, ऑप्शन नंबर डी, ऑल आर करेक्ट. अब मैंने भी वही किया जो आप लोग करोगे एग्जाम में. व्हाट यू विल डू? इंटेंशनली आई हैव डन वही थिंग. सब सही है, ऑल आर करेक्ट, ठीक है जी, बट व्हाट यू आर डूइंग थिंकिंग हियर? क्वेश्चन पूछा गया इनकरेक्ट, हम लोग जल्दी जल्दी में हैं, हम लोग डाल देंगे ऑप्शन नंबर डी, और आंसर क्या है एक्चुअल में? ऑप्शन नंबर ई. क्लियर दिस पॉइंट गाइस? दिस इज द मिस्टेक ऑल ऑफ यू विल डू ना. ऑल ऑफ यू विल से ऑप्शन नंबर डी इज द आंसर हियर. ठीक है, और हम फंस गए गुगली में. क्लियर एवरीवन? सो आई एम इंटेंशनली डूइंग द सेम थिंग जो आप एग्जाम में करोगे. इसी को हम बोलते हैं बाद में एग्जाम के बाद ब्लंडर कर दिया. So this is the point we have to work on. So answer here is actually option number E, that is none of the above. Clear everyone? Quickly dial measure clear to everybody. Hush, do not worry, I will be taking your query at the end also, do not worry. ठीक है, चलिए, चलो, let's look at the next question here. So recently, ठीक है जी, Union Cabinet has approved the expansion of Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana. The expansion will be done by providing additional how many LPG connections over how many years? So that is the answer here is, that is 75 lakh connections will be provided in the upcoming 3 years. Okay, chaliye, let's look at the next question here. Which of the following statements given here are correct with respect to the PM Ujjwala scheme? The scheme is implemented by Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. The government of India has increased the subsidy of rupees 300 per cylinder, and the migrants are mandatorily required to submit ration cards or address proof. So what would be the answer here? So this is the recent update, so that's why I've asked you this question. So answer here will be option number C, 1 and 3 will be the answer here. Now if I talk about this thing guys, scheme is actually, it's right, it's implemented by Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, started in the year 2016 from Balia. In the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana 2.0, we have discussed that it's not mandatory for migrants, ठीक है, they can on self declaration get the license here. ठीक है जी. अब government has increased the subsidy to rupees 300 per cylinder. That's absolutely right. ठीक है. What has been done is recently, initially the government said we would be hiking the subsidy to 200 rupees. अब क्या हुआ? Just 2 days earlier on, the subsidy has been enhanced to rupees 300 per. Recently, it has been changed to 300. So that's why here the third statement is also right. The answer will be 1 and 3 will be the answer here. Clear everyone? What's the confusion between 200 and 300? यही confusion, ये चीज है. ठीक है? So answer will be option number C. 1 and 3 will be the answer here. चलिए, let's talk about the next question here. Which among the following statements given here are incorrect with regards to the Women Reservation Bill of 2023? It seeks to provide 33% reservations to women in Lok Sabha. It was presented by Ministry of Law. It mandates that a quota be established for women from the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. The bill was introduced in 1996 and the reservation would last for 20 years. ठीक है जी. अब यहाँ पे भी देखते हैं आप लोग क्या गलती करोगे, क्योंकि मैंने भी इंटेंशनली वही किया जो आप लोग करोगे. ठीक है, फटाफट में क्वेश्चन आया, देखा क्वेश्चन इनकरेक्ट पूछा है, ठाटा ठाटा करके क्या आंसर लगाओगे? हम लोग सब आंसर लगाएंगे ये ऑप्शन नंबर ई. ठीक है जी. ठीक है. सो हियर द आंसर विल बी ऑप्शन नंबर ई, क्योंकि देखो ज्यादा ज्यादा क्या होगा, जहां हम लोग आंसर देते ऑप्शन नंबर बी, जबकि बी तो आंसर ही नहीं है. आंसर बन जाएगा एक्चुअल में ऑप्शन नंबर ई, बिकॉज द रिजर्वेशन वुड बी लास्टिंग फॉर 15 years. ठीक है. So again guys, there's a little bit of error here, so I will again correct this thing, do not worry. ठीक है. So in the PDF I'm again sorry for that thing. ठीक है. Rest all are correct, only the fifth statement is incorrect here. ठीक है जी. Okay, B is absolutely right. Bill was introduced in 1996 only. Okay ji. Chaliye, let's look at the ninth question here. So which of the following statements here are correct with regards to the Swachh Bharat Mission Grameen phase 2? It has set an ambitious target of making all the ODF villages 100%, that is 100% ODF plus by 2025. Uttar Pradesh is one of the states which are having 100% ODF plus villages. Then ODF villages with more than 100 complexes has been given that it should have at least one community sanitary center, TKG, of floating and migrant population. So what would be the answer here? Option number C, B or E. What would be the answer? Let's see. Answer here will be option number C, 1, 2 and 3, as guys Uttar Pradesh. Absolutely right. So Uttar Pradesh has recently become the state which is having 100% ODF plus villages. When I talk about Jammu and Kashmir, Jammu and Kashmir has become 100% ODF plus model village. ठीक है, that's the thing here. ODF plus model village. ठीक है जी. So ODF, let's do the thing. ODF plus simple means is that you will getting the status when basically the states what they will doing is, okay, states will be encouraged. ODF status उनके पास है ही है. अब प्लस कैसे होगा? सबसे पहले you will be by sustaining this thing, sustainability of ODF along with solid waste management, liquid waste management, or visually cleanness should be there. So what is the thing? ODF plus simple. ODF plus is basically a term which says कि हमें ये चीजें करनी है. Then we have the three categories of ODF plus further on: rising, aspiring, rising, and model. Aspiring means if you are taking the steps in any of these two things, that is aspiring. Then rising means if you have these two things, you have worked on both solid waste management and liquid waste management, that it will be known as ODF aspiring village. ODF model villages where you have solid waste management, you have liquid waste management, and the most important thing, it is visually also. You have garbage bins being planted here, you have dust bins being planted here. So everything is going perfect. That is known as ODF plus model villages. So that is why when you see the rankings, ODF plus means that the states have become fully open defecation free, and they are now working towards the solid waste management, either liquid waste management. The model village is that which has both done solid waste management, liquid waste management, and is visually seen also. So clear now? Okay, howing? Is it clear now that what's the difference between the ODF plus difference it is? Clear now? Clear about all everyone aspiring, rising and model? Quickly tell me guys. मैंने आपको वही तो बोला ना, ओडीएफ प्लस का मतलब क्या है? ओडीएफ प्लस का मतलब है कि ओडीएफ प्लस एक स्टेटस है। ओडीएफ प्लस की आगे 3 कैटेगरीज हैं, राइजिंग, एस्पायरिंग, मॉडल। ओडीएफ प्लस इज नॉट अ कैटेगरी हियर। ओडीएफ प्लस का मतलब वही तो बता रहा ना, ओडीएफ प्लस का मतलब है कि इनमें से ये चीजें होनी चाहिए, दैट इज द थिंग हियर। ठीक है, दैट इज द पॉइंट हियर। ओडीएफ प्लस मॉडल एंड ओडीएफ प्लस आर नॉट सेम थिंग। मींस यू हैव sustained the thing, you have to sustain these things also along with that. That is known as ODF plus. Okay, clear? Okay, chaliye. Let's look at the final question of the day. Which among the following statements are correct about the global innovation index here? India has secured 40th rank from the past 2 editions. ठीक है जी. The global innovation index project was actually launched by Sumitra Datta in 2007. India has topped in innovation economies of lower middle income group. Okay, so I have cleared you. I have described about everything in the session here. So answer will be option number E. That is 1, 2, and 3 will be the answer here. Okay, so I can see every one of you are giving me the right answer here. Option number E, 1, 2, and 3. Because India का rank 40th है. Has India score also remained same? Has India score also remained same? India's score is not the same. India's score has enhanced, but ranking are same. Okay, so that's why the answer will be option number E here. ठीक है जी. So guys, this was about your session for the day. A quick revision for the September. ठीक है जी. I hope you have scored really good marks in this session. ठीक है जी. So if you have liked the session, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Then you can get the PDF from the Telegram channel, the link for which is given in the description below. Okay जी. चलिए. चलो. So now if you have any kind of doubt, you could ask me a doubt here. Shalini saying, sir, I'm getting 60 marks out of 100. Is it good score or is it not? See, I will be telling you one thing here, Shalini. See, the thing is, it totally depends on if you're scoring 60, 70 marks. It's a good score because the cutoffs are generally in the rest of TKG. Okay, so I'm seeing that Rohit and Lesha saying that there is a difference, there is something, there is the thing for the 2 questions. So I will definitely see that question, okay? Okay, Nilesh, do not worry. I will see question number 5. ठीक है. I think there is one question, there is a difference in ESI question number 5 and there is the second question also. ठीक है. जिस एक सेकंड क्वेश्चन आपको 2 क्वेश्चन में डाउट है, अडॉप्ट द हेरिटेज वाला और 3 to 10 लाख वाले में, दैट आई विल सी. ओके जी, क्लियर. ठीक है, आई विल सी टू दैट क्वेश्चंस एंड इफ देयर इज अ चेंज, डू नॉट वरी, आई विल मेक द करेक्शन इन द पीडीएफ. So safe score, Shalini, if I talk about, see, it totally depends on the examination, on the exam day. Okay, I will not say 60, but yes, if you are scoring 60 to 65 marks, let's say in the mock test, it's a good score because if you look at the previous year examination, the cutoff is around 50 to 51. Okay, 50, 51 or 50 to 53. So that is the cutoff that is going on there in the exam. So it's a good score. I can see it's a pass score at this point of time. Okay, and do let me know guys how you have enjoyed the session. Was it really fruitful for you? Okay, ji. And if you have really enjoyed the session, guys, do drop me a feedback mail also. That is at hello@aerotab.co.in. Okay, ji. And for any kind of strategy related things, you can drop me a call at this number, that is 8146207241. So I am here, guys. Anyone else, if there's any query, you could ask me a query here. So I am here waiting for a minute or so. Okay, ji. So please ask your query here. I can say one of the query was with regards to the Harshit was having one query. Harsh was having a query. Harsh, are you here? See, Ambika, we will be having a marathon session on scheme also. Do not worry, we will be having the marathon session of schemes. That is next week. We are planning. We have the marathon session, so that will be the thing that will be covered there. Okay. Then with respect to okay, chaliye. So how it is saying? So please tell how to attempt NABARD exam. See, I tell you only two things here. First of all, it is a strategy that you have to follow. Okay. It could be that first of all, in the first half an hour, to try to cover all the non-merit sections. सिर्फ first half an hour में at least try to cover the things non-merit sections. ठीक है जी? So that you can clear the cutoff of these non-merit sections. That is what you can do. Then I can say this 30 to 40 minutes. The remaining time that you have, first of all, go the sections one by one. GA, ESI, or ARD. Look at all the questions of GA, all the questions of ESI, and all the questions of ARD. And in the first go, you have to see the sections and attempt those questions which you know you are 100% sure. Because then it will actually give you an idea which section is easy, which section is difficult. Okay. Now, when you have gone through all the questions, 100 questions, TK ji, after that, for those questions which you have a little bit doubt, a paragraph based questions, lengthier questions, which you see you need a time, so mark them for review. Mark these questions for review. And the most important thing, TK ji, when you have marked these questions for review, only attempt those questions, and there will be some questions which you do not have any idea in the examination. So do not attempt those questions. If the number of questions where you do not have any idea in the examination, okay, you have read a lot of things, you do not have any idea, अगर ये क्वेश्चंस लेट्स से 15-20 नंबर के होते हैं टोटल पेपर में, तो आप क्या चाहते हो, कहीं ना कहीं पेपर लिटिल बिट डिफिकल्ट हो. 20-25 क्वेश्चन ऐसे होते हैं. अगर ये क्वेश्चंस के नंबर कम है, मॉडरेट लेवल का पेपर आएगा जहां पे यस यू हैव मार्क द क्वेश्चन फॉर रिव्यू, बट हो सकता है थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे इशू आए, कभी स्टेटमेंट नहीं पता हो, तो दैट विल बी मॉडरेट पेपर. अगर यहाँ पे फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट में आपके हर सेक्शन में 50% पेपर हो रहा है, यानी कि फर्स्ट गो में इट्स अ वन लाइनर क्वेश्चन, यू आर सॉल्विंग 50% पेपर, ठीक है जी, देन यू कैन सी इट्स अ क्वेश्चन लिटिल बिट ऑन एन इजियर साइड. इजियर साइड व्हेन आई टॉक अबाउट आर दोस क्वेश्चंस व्हिच आर बिल्कुल हलवा, किसी को भी आते होंगे. ठीक है. So that could be a strategy that you can follow. Is it clear how you can attempt the paper here? Clear everyone? Okay जी, चलिए. So anyone else who has any doubt, please ask me. ठीक है जी. चलो, so I can see that now there is no query left. So I again wish you all the best for the examination. ठीक है जी. With respect to two questions which you have a doubt, do not worry, I will look into that question. And if there is something, a change needs to be made, do not worry, I will make the required change to you. Do not worry. Okay?